I'm going to be talking about some things that I would have loved to hear in my early 20s or when I was very young. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today's video is very special to me because I'm going to be talking about some things that I would have loved to hear in my early 20s or when I was very young, like in my teenage, but nobody told me these things, so I thought I'll share it with you. Also, because I'm turning 24 next week, I was just contemplating life right now, and I was just putting down my thoughts, and I came across this idea that I should make a video on it. First thing I want you to hear is stop comparing yourself to others. It can be about your body, it can be about how somebody else looks, it can be about somebody got a new boyfriend, girlfriend, how many friends they have, what kind of lifestyle they live. Trust me, right now you're in a stage where nothing is permanent. Your bodies will change, your status might change. You can definitely get girlfriends or boyfriends, or you can have a big group of friends as well. So, literally, just tell yourself it's okay, my time will come, and it will definitely come. So, stop comparing yourself. Firstly, I think body for me was the biggest issue because I grew up really fat. I used to look at other girls in my school, especially I was in a girls' school, so it was always like, there's some sort of comparison was always happening in my mind. So I would see like really toned, slim girls eating everything and never gaining weight, and I would feel like, why am I the only one who's gaining weight? मतलब मैं खुद को starve भी कर रही हूँ, still I'm gaining weight. Like, how is that possible? And I would compare myself like left, right, and center. I would compare everything from my hair, from my stomach, from my face, from my jawline, my eyebrows, anything. Like, I needed to just see a reason and I would compare myself. And after a point, it got so toxic. Like, I started hating going to school. I did not want to be around so many girls all the time. Like, I would feel like, I was getting suffocated throughout my days because I was comparing myself so much. So I just want to remind you that people change, their bodies change, the way they look also change. I have changed, and it's for good, right? But I have seen a lot of people even gaining weight, or sometimes they even lose a lot of weight. So anything can happen right now. Your body is still developing, and especially as girls, there is no need to ever feel like this is the permanent stage of your body. Be patient, everything is aligning for you. So keep reminding yourself everything is happening just as you want it to. Also, because we live in this day and age of social media, we always feel like everyone's life is perfect. And I would really request, if you can, to not be on social media. I know it's very controversial to say this right now because you're watching this video on a social media platform, but I want to really tell you that your best experiences, your best memories in life will not be made on social media. Try not to use it as much, because I still remember मेरा downfall तो भाई Instagram चलाने के बाद ही आया है. Like, mental health wise, I still remember using Instagram led me to constantly check and update myself on other people's lives. Like, nobody puts their lows on social media every single day. Everybody is just talking about their highs, their best days, and they're sharing that with you. But you don't know the full story, so you just assume and then you start comparing. Like, oh, she went on an international trip this year. Oh, she is going out tonight for dinner again. So it just happens. It's not obviously that you're trying to compare yourself. It just happens organically when you're scrolling and you keep checking stories or something. It happens. So I think, as a measure, if you can really get off social media, there's nothing like it. Trust me. Next thing is, take care of your health, both physical and mental health. And I think I'm the most perfect person to say this because I was diagnosed with PCOS when I was 13. Like, just imagine the kind of ridiculous lifestyle I was living. Like, it was horrible, guys. People get diagnosed with it in their 20s, even late 20s these days. And I was diagnosed with it at 13. Now imagine how much junk I would be eating. Like, what kind of habits I would have. Like, I wouldn't sleep, or I would just eat whatever I want. I would never work out. So it was really bad, and I feel it is my responsibility to tell you guys, because I have been through 6 years of birth control pills, which was definitely not easy. It led to horrible side effects, which I don't want anyone to go through. So I'm gonna tell you right now, please start taking care of your health. And I know, as people who are young, who feel like, it's our best days, we always have this YOLO kind of mindset, which is you only live once, so just have everything, go out every night, party, do this, do that, and you feel like it, because of course these are your days. But I would still say, if you can be a little mindful, not asking you to be very clean, or you hit the gym for hours or anything, just be a little mindful. If for us the rule is 80% eating clean and 20% eating junk food or whatever, then I think for you guys it can be like 60% you eat ghar ka khana, you eat healthy food, and 40% you eat whatever you want to. So I think it's so important to kind of start taking care of your health, especially if you're entering your 20s. It's very important, because I don't want you to start, make frequent visits to doctors at this age. Like, you should really be living your life instead of going to doctors, or having a lot of medicines. This is not the age for that, right? If you naturally start taking care of your health, there would be nothing like it. It would be so good for you and your body. And trust me, like 10 years later, you're gonna thank yourself for being active, for eating healthy, because you would have avoided so many health issues. And I have personally seen a lot of people around me developing really bad health issues like BP or diabetes at a very young age, mainly because of their lifestyle. There is nothing greater than your health, not the degree you get, not the marks you get, not the college you get or the job. I also want you to like have those memories where you're like going to have street momos with your friends after your tuition classes or your school or your college. So obviously do that, but again, like, a little control. All I'm asking is a little balance, a little mindfulness, like you having it, but you also should know that tomorrow I'm not gonna have it because I had it today. So just the realization, just a little efforts here and there to take care of your body, take care of your health. That's all we need. Also, for your mental health, all I can say is there are going to be a lot of haters out there. There are going to be a lot of people who don't like you, but just don't let that person be you. It's so important to kind of understand you are the only permanent thing in your life. Like, everyone will come and go. Please make sure your mind is a safe space for you. It can't have negative thoughts all the time. Like I told you, I used to be so insecure, and I know that made my life living hell. It's time you start realizing you are your own best friend and you talk like that to yourself, okay? So I have obviously taken therapy, so I would say, if you can take therapy, take therapy. If not, start journaling. Just write down your thoughts in general. Like today I wrote some thoughts and I'm sharing that with you guys. Do this every day. Just put everything out from here. You need to be really empty. You don't need to have a lot of thoughts here, okay, all the time. You shouldn't have. So put them out on paper if you want to, or otherwise you can also start talking to yourself. Like I do this. Just check in on yourself every night before you go to bed, or in the morning if you want to. Just ask yourself, how are we feeling about ourselves? How are things going? Like, if nobody checks up on you, I think you should be the one who checks up on your own self. And trust me, you feel so much lighter. Like, once you start thinking about, okay, like this happened today, that happened today, and you just put everything out, like you just say it out loud, or you just leave it there, and you feel so much better. And I know it sounds very vague right now, but just start doing that every day. You'll realize what I'm talking about. Also, I want you guys to like go out and do some physical activities as fitness. I don't want you guys to join a gym so early. Like, if you're under 18, please don't join a gym. Like, why are you going there? I think you should be more active in sports. Like, trust me, that changed my life. I used to play badminton, I used to play tennis, I used to play like with my cousins and my neighbors, something or the other. We have like cycling race. Nobody had a phone, but we knew at 5 p.m. we are meeting at our adda, at our spot. So we would just all meet there together. Somebody would come from college, somebody would come from school, somebody from tuition, and we'll all hang out. It also kind of help you discover your hobbies. Really just go out and play some sports, do some physical activities. You can even go jogging, you can even go running or do cycling, whatever you like. Just go out. Next is be open to experiences. Now, I don't just mean like good experiences, they can also be bad, like a friendship breakup, or you just had a really big fight with your boyfriend or your girlfriend. The kind of learnings these provide, like the first relationship you had and it didn't go a certain way, or somebody betrayed you, you always have something to learn from all of those things. So we're always trying to protect our own selves. One day you're definitely gonna look back and thank God that that person betrayed you or that person broke your heart. That friend is no more in your life. Like, trust me, I've had these experiences, and at first I was like, why is this happening to me? Like, why did my ex cheat on me? Like, why do I not have a group of friends, like big group of friends? If today your friend betrays you, tomorrow when you go out there, when you are trying to make new friends, you can learn from your past mistakes, and then you sort of realize that what went wrong in that friendship, like what did that person do to you. So now you're a little aware, now you're a little cautious. I know for a fact that as a kid, I used to sometimes even feel, why are my parents acting a certain way? Like, why are they doing this to me? And then now I've realized that just one line, okay? Everyone is living life for the first time. Like, nobody is perfect. Everyone is doing things for the very first time, whether it's your friend, whether it's your ex, whether it's your parents. Like, obviously they are also experiencing life for the first time, they're also parents for the first time. I think you need to give them benefit of doubt as well, and don't hold too much grudges at this age. I think you should really start letting it go, because it's genuinely gonna help you. So yeah, just keep reminding yourself every time somebody does something, just remind yourself that it is also their first time living life, and it's okay to make mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes, but obviously you need to be wise enough to know when they've made mistakes couple of times. So you need to know that when things are going wrong, and when you should kind of distance yourself from them. Now, coming to like the good experiences, I'll give you one example. Like, as an introverted person, I remember जब भी कोई ऐसे टेस्ट होते थे, oral tests होते थे, तो उसमें you have to say an answer, तो मैं ऐसे रट के जाती थी कि मैं fumble ना कर दूँ, because I get so anxious when I have to speak in front of people. तो मैं सब रट के जाती थी ताकि मैं वहाँ fumble ना करूँ सबके सामने, which would be embarrassing for me obviously. तो मुझे वो हमेशा से लगता था. But I feel one thing that really changed my school life was going on a school trip. So when I was 13, again 8th standard की बात है, and around this time only I went, and I did have like friends in my class. Like, I remember I had 4 to 5 friends that time. None of them really wanted to go for that school trip, so I was kind of convincing my mom not to send me, but she was like, you should go for a school trip, because she was telling me that even she had this experience where she went for a trip from their school and it went really good, so I think I should experience it as well. So she just enrolled me for it and I went, and I was so nervous because I had my classmates and just like formal conversations के साथ करते हो वैसे kind of friends. But trust me, the experience I got in that school trip, we went to Himachal and we were living in tents, and every night we were talking about ghost stories, and there was so much happening that time. We also went for a jungle safari, which was amazing. It was at 5 a.m. and I have so much to talk about from that trip. And today, I obviously don't talk to anyone on a daily basis from that trip. Like, whoever I met, whoever I made friends with, I was sharing room with like 4 or 5 strangers. I had no idea who they were, but I did it, and it was not that bad. Also, they celebrated my birthday on that trip. It was the shittiest cake I've ever had. I'm so sorry. It was really bad. But they arranged a cake for me, like the people I was staying with. All fun stories, okay? And we had like bonfire, we danced a lot. And as someone who wouldn't open up. Like, I knew for a fact that I can't open up to people. I did open up. Like, not in terms of having deep conversations, but just chilling, having fun kind of way. And it was so good. After that, I made really good friends, and yeah, like I was on talking terms with so many people after it. Go join that dance class, do things that you really like, and put yourself out there. Don't be scared to do that, because trust me, even if 10 people don't like you, there would be one or two who would actually like you. And once you find those people, those are gonna be permanent in your life. So just please go out there and experience. Next is just breathe. You have time. Today, everything is so competitive. Like, people at 16 have their own businesses, somebody is a content creator and they're earning like anything. And so many people have figured it out apparently at a young age. So it's very obvious that we start feeling, what am I doing in life? How am I not moving forward? Let me just tell you, you have time to figure it out. You don't have to make impulsive decisions. Trust me, there is no perfect age to do anything today. If people at a young age can start a business, what do you think people at 40 can't? Like, trust me, there is no fixed time. Be grateful for what you have right now and have fun. This one is my favorite. Fail and learn. Trust me, the moments you are scared of, like for example, falling in front of people, or just in general, you're not able to score that well or something, you're always scared of this fear of embarrassment, and that is literally stopping you from doing anything. So just remember that if you never try, you will never really know. I was protecting my peace so much, or I was protecting myself from embarrassment so much that remember मेरे स्कूल में ना एक बार इंटर हाउस बैडमिंटन कंपटीशन होने वाला था. मेरे को बहुत पसंद था बैडमिंटन खेलना, तो मैं अपने कजिन्स के साथ, मैं अपने नेबर्स के साथ इन जनरल खेलती थी, और मैं काफ़ी अच्छा खेलने लग गई थी एक पॉइंट पे. तो मैंने फाइनली करेज गैदर किया कि चलो इस बार मैं ना अप्लाई करके देखती हूँ कि if I can get into this competition and let's see if I can win. So मैं बहुत delusional हो गई थी कि I'll kill it, I'll definitely win. फिर मैं अपना रैकेट वगैरह सब लेके गई थी स्कूल में. मैं कोर्ट के बाहर खड़ी थी, बैडमिंटन कोर्ट के बाहर, और मैं देख रही थी. तो एक लड़की थी, तो मेरे हाउस की थी, और वो ट्रायल्स देने आई थी. And I saw her playing badminton and I got scared in a way कि मुझे लगा कि यार नहीं, मैं तो इतना अच्छा नहीं खेलती हूँ, और मुझे सडनली वो सेल्फ डाउट आने लग गया. मेनली इट वॉज बिकॉज ऑफ द वे शी वॉज लुकिंग, बिकॉज शी वॉज टोल्ड शी हैड लाइक अ गुड हाइट, एंड of course when you're like slimmer you have more stamina, and I was really fat, so I thought कि नहीं यार, मैं कितना भी कर लूँ, मैं इसके जैसा थोड़ी खेल सकती हूँ. You know, she's definitely healthier, so they'll take her over me, and I felt so scared of rejection. I really tried protecting my own self and I did not give the trials. I just went home and मैंने घर जाके मम्मी को बस बोला कि मेरा नहीं हुआ सिलेक्शन. Imagine if I would have given the trials. And what if I got selected? What if I won? Imagine the chances of that. If there are possibilities that I would have been rejected, there are also possibilities that I would have been selected. So there is always a 50-50 probability. It totally depends on you after it, that what you are choosing. So I would highly request everyone to start taking risks. It's okay to fail. You will learn something from every experience that you have. मैंने वो बैडमिंटन ट्रायल्स दे दिए थे, क्या पता आज मैं ओलंपिक्स में खेल रही होती. आई एम जस्ट बीइंग डिल्यूशनल हियर, बट यू गेट द पॉइंट व्हाट आई एम ट्राइंग टू से. तुम्हें लगता होगा कि आज मैंने कुछ क्रिंज कर लिया, या फिर आज मेरे साथ कुछ एम्बैरेसिंग हो गया स्कूल में, तो 10 साल बाद वो किसी को याद नहीं रहेगा. लाइक अपार्ट फ्रॉम यू, आई डोंट थिंक एनीवन रियली रिमेंबर्स योर मोस्ट एम्बैरेसिंग मोमेंट्स, बिकॉज एवरीवन इज सो caught up with their own lives. Trust me, nobody has the time, nobody is that invested. And if they are like, I don't know if some people are like that or not, but I feel like most people are not looking. What a blessing to fail and learn from things. Next is spend time with people who matter, because trust me, once you grow a little older, once you move out of your house, once you get a job, once you go for your college, things are bound to change. Like, nobody will have so much time for you. You won't have time for your family, you won't have time for your grandparents or anyone, because we do start living from weekend to weekend in most cases, especially when you're in a 9 to 5 job. You do have days where you don't even get to call your parents and tell them you're okay because you're so overworked. So right now, if you have the time, you have the privilege to be around them, please go and spend more time with them. Again, I'm gonna say this like a mom, please spend time with your family and less time on social media. Also hang out with your school friends, hang out with your college friends, anyone who's around you, just go and hang out with them. And I don't mean by hanging out, you know, you're on your phone, you're not even talking to each other, you're just scrolling reels. Don't do that. Just talk, make new experiences, go out and watch a movie, go explore a new cafe, talk about things, talk about life, and be present. Whatever experiences you have today with your friends and your family, you're gonna always remember them. So please spend more time with your loved ones. We never really know how much time we have with anyone in general in life. So you should give your 100% when you're with them. My best memories with my friends is not the time when we sent each other 20 reels, or we laughed at the same reels, or we commented on one reel last year or something. My best memories with my friends is when I hung out with them, when we had a laugh at a situation, like something happened to us while playing badminton and then we laughed at something. So those are my best memories. My memories don't even include like phone, and trust me, yours will not either if you go and actually hang out with your friends. And I understand if you're in a long distance relationship, just FaceTime them, try to video call them as much as possible, stay in touch, because you also lose touch once you move out, once you join a job. You don't get that much time and you start reliving weekend to weekend, and that's a sad reality, but it just happens. Life happens. So right now is the perfect time for you to give your 100%. So please go and do that. And finally, you're on your own, but you can face this. All our lives, we are always guided by someone, whether it's our teachers or our parents or family members. We are always told some things that we have to do. And now that we grow up, we don't really know where we are going, what we're gonna do, where life is taking us. So we're always kind of confused and we feel like, what next? And it's absolutely normal, by the way. Everybody feels that way. Even the people you think who have their lives together, even they have that feeling, and it's normal. But also look at it this way: you get to take your own decisions, you get to decide what you want to do. Even if you make mistakes, even if you fail at some things, it's okay. You have become that capable to handle it. And trust me, a lot of times we really underestimate how much we can handle ourselves. Like, I would never think as a kid that I could handle so much. And even today, when I'm looking at my past self, I can't believe my 13-year-old self handled so many situations so nicely. You will be able to handle everything life throws at you. There's nothing that you cannot handle. So yeah, please be kind to yourself. It's okay to not know what's gonna happen next or what you're gonna do in life. If not today, you will figure it out eventually. And just be at peace with it. Like, that's the thought you should have every single day. No matter what happens, you will figure it out. One day you'll look back to this version of yourself which is confused and unsure, and you will be so proud of how far you've come. For me, that day is today, because throughout this video I was just taken back to my childhood, to my memories, and it felt so nice to share it with you guys. Yeah, just keep going and have lots of fun. There is no greater gift than living in the present. I feel we think so much about our future, our past, that we forget all we have right now is our present, and let's make that the best day of our life. You know, this is one of those videos where I just feel so happy filming it. I felt so happy even writing this one down. So I hope it could help you in some way, or if I could give you some hope or some positivity with this video, because I truly would have loved to watch anything like this in my early 20s. So let me know in the comments if you liked the video. I'll see you next time. Bye.